You can spot a bad house in under 1 minute. Yes, before you fall in love with that cute porch swing and that farmhouse sign. When I walk up to a house, I check the simple things first. Parking. Is the street jam-packed when I pull up, lunchtime, or when I'm getting off from work? Roof. Do the shingles look patchy or worn? Wood and paint. Is there anything soft, squishy, and peeling? If the outside looks rough, the inside might look worse. Kind of like a melted ice cream cone. It's still sweet, but no. Then I step into the home and I do a fast scan. Floors, do they slope like a mini skateboard ramp? Windows, are they foggy like your bathroom mirror? Under the sinks, are there any stains or some funky smells? These are quick clues that can save you time, money, and stress. I'm Tammy Broxson, a Gainesville realtor, and I do this every single day for my buyers. So I'm here to help you spot the red flags and buy smart. When you're ready to buy, I'm here for you, no rush. I'm gonna be here for a very long time. And if you're not in my area, I can connect you with a trusted agent through my referral network. Now, let's walk this house together and run my 60-second red flag checklist. All right, we just pulled up to the house. Before we even go inside, the outside is already telling a story, kind of like judging a book by its cover. Except for this cover might cost you thousands of dollars. First thing I look for, parking. If every inch of the curb is covered with cars on a Wednesday afternoon, that's a big clue. That could mean a lot of rentals. Too many people per house, or worse, parking wars with your neighbor. Nobody has time for that. Trust me. Nothing ruins your day faster than fighting over a parking spot in the Florida heat. And hey, if you ever want me to take a quick drive for you or connect you with a trusted agent in your city, I've got a referral network. Just reach out. I'm here to help you when you're ready. Next up, the roof. Look for shingles that look tired, curled, or shiny in weird spots. That's not sparkle, that's damage. If you can see patches or dips from the street, you might be looking at a $10,000 or $20,000 future problem. Roofs don't have to look brand new, but they should look even and cared for. Now, check the wood and the paint. Go ahead and tap on it. Does it sound solid or does it sound squishy? If it's soft, it might have water damage or termites. Peeling paint, sagging trim, or mold near the door are all waving red flags saying, hey, I've been ignored for years. Think of it like someone who never goes to the dentist. Sooner or later, that neglect, it's gonna hurt. Walk around the sides of the house and the backyard too. Look for cracks in the walls or the stucco. Small hairline cracks are fine, but if you can put a quarter into that crack, that's a sign of a bigger problem. Also check fences. If they are tired from holding secrets, you might be replacing them soon. And peek at your neighbor's yard. If it looks like a jungle, that's not a vibe problem. That is going to affect your home's value later. Right now, we have a home for sale. It is absolutely gorgeous. We've had over 30 showings on this home. And while everybody loves the home, nobody loves the neighbor. Their yard is overgrown and is a graveyard for cars, boats, and trailers. So before you think about grabbing those house keys, you can learn a lot about the house just by looking around it. A home that has been well loved is going to show it. Clean paint, solid trim, and a tidy yard. All right, we're stepping inside. Now before your eyes start sparkling over that dream kitchen, let's slow down for a second. Pretty homes can have problems hiding underneath all that fresh paint. Look at the floors. Do they slope or do they feel a little bit bouncy? If you drop a golf ball and it rolls like it's racing to a finish line, that can be a sign of uneven floors or a foundation issue. A few creaks are normal, but soft or slanted floors can mean big money later. And no, you don't need to bring a golf ball to every showing like I do, unless you want to look super prepared and slightly weird. Next, check the windows. If they fog up or they have moisture trapped between the glass, the seal is broken. Replacing windows is not cheap, so make a note of it. And see if the windows open easily. Sticky windows can mean water damage or a shifting frame. If you open and test the windows, and I hope that you do, be sure that you also close and lock them. I can't tell you how many times sellers come home and find that the windows are unlocked, and then they call me and say,
hey, are your buyers real or are they just casing the place to steal from us later?
Now grab that flashlight and let's check underneath every sink. Yeah, every single one. We will leave no sink unturned. That doesn't even make sense. My husband tells me I'm not funny. He's probably right. If you see dark stains, swollen wood, or smell something funky, yes, that is a plumbing leak or past water damage. You would be surprised how many homes hide little science experiments underneath there. And don't forget the big systems. How old is the water heater, the AC, the electrical panel? You can usually find the year on the sticker or the tag. If you see dust bunnies the size of small pets, chances are no one served it for quite a while. Also, does the house have solar panels and the roof wasn't replaced before they put on the solar panels? That is a common common problem. And just so you know, you're not looking for perfection because no house is perfect, even new build. You're looking for transparency and signs of maintenance. If major systems have been ignored, that is a big red flag. I know this sounds like a lot, but this is where having a good agent saves you a lot of stress. I look for the stuff every day, so you don't have to panic over a squeaky floorboard or a window that won't open. When you're ready to start house hunting or you're moving from another state, I can help you if you're moving to Gainesville, Florida or Ocala, Florida. If you're moving anyplace else, I can connect you with one of my trusted agents. Just reach out when the time is right for you. All right, the inside told us plenty, but the story's not over because what's around the house can be just as important. Let's step outside again, and this time we're going to look at the neighborhood vibe. Let's talk about something that buyers forget all the time, the neighborhood. Because trust me, you can fix your kitchen, but you can't fix your neighbors. I know, I've tried and failed. Here's a simple test. Visit the house on different days and of course, different times. You want to look at the house in the morning, the afternoon, and yes, even at night and on weekends. If it's peaceful in the middle of the afternoon, but it turns into a block party at night, you will be thanking yourself later for checking. I tell my clients all the time, don't fall in love with the house. Make sure that you like the noise level too. If you pull up at 9 p.m. at night and somebody is revving a lawnmower or there's a garage band going on, yeah, that's a sign. Next, let's look at how the yard drains. If the ground slopes towards the house or you have puddles after the rain, water can end up where it doesn't belong. In Florida, heavy rains happen fast, and soggy lawns can mean future flooding or foundation problems. Bonus tip, if you see algae on the driveway or on the house, check the trees and the fences too. Big tree roots can sneak in and bust up your pipes. And leaning fences can start neighbor debates that will last longer than your mortgage. And please, peek at your neighbor next door. If it looks like they collect old boats or broken down cars, or the lawn has never seen a lawn mower, that will affect your home's resale value. Also, pay attention to what's nearby. Are you close to train tracks or a busy intersection? Does a school zone mean morning traffic right outside your driveway? How far is it to the grocery store, the pharmacy, the daycare, the pet groomer? And if you're an outdoorsy person, find out how far you are to parks, biking trails, and even pickleball. All these little details become your daily life after you move in. That's why I tell buyers, don't just fall for the pretty pictures that you see online. You need to visit and feel the neighborhood in person. For the buyers that are not local or moving to Gainesville, that is something I help them with all the time. I drive the area and video it for them so that they know what the subdivision is like. Does every street have a sidewalk, or is a sidewalk only on the main road in? Does the community have a pool and green spaces? And what do they look like, and are they kept up? Are there a lot of cars parked in the street or in the yards, or is everything well maintained? And if you're not moving to Gainesville, Florida, don't worry, you're not going to miss out because I can connect you with a pro in your area that will do the same for you. It's all part of making sure that you're happy after the keys are in your hand. All right, we've made it through the checklist, but let's talk about something that every Florida buyer needs to know. We have our own set of red flags here in the Sunshine State. First up, weather, wear, and tear. Our roofs bake in the sun, soak in the rain, and rustle with hurricanes. If you see lifted shingles or patches, that's not just ugly, that is expensive. And those big trees, beautiful, yes, but roots can sneak into pipes faster than a kid grabbing that last cookie. Next, insurance and inspections. Older roofs, outdated wiring, or water heaters from the dinosaur age, they are going to make your insurance skyrocket. Always find out how old those big ticket items are. A few quick questions can save you thousands of dollars later, and a lot of, wait, what? Moments with your lender. Finally, location lifestyle check. Make sure the neighborhood fits you. Drive it at night. Make sure you check the noise, the lighting, and the traffic. You want to feel safe, comfortable, and proud to call it home. Not stressed out every morning you back out of the driveway. So here's the truth. Buying a home doesn't have to be stressful when you know what you're looking for. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and drop a comment below sharing your biggest red flag house hunting story. I would love to hear what you've seen out there. And when you're ready to find a home, or you just want some honest advice before you start, click the link below for a quick questionnaire that helps me be ready when we talk so I can give you some real answers that actually fit your needs. I'm Tammy Broxson, and here's the truth. Real estate unfiltered. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.